Brian Tarian here from the Disability Digest with some new information about how age will impact your disability approval chances. Here at the Disability Digest, I've been advocating for people since 2006 to help them get, keep, and maximize their benefits. So I'm going to share some of my experience with the new rules that are going on. So I hope you find it helpful, and I'll put links in the description of this video for all the sources that I mentioned. So the first thing is, what is it you need to prove? And it's different depending on your age. So first of all, if you're under 50 years old, you need to prove that you're not able to do any job in the U.S. economic system, which could be an assembly line worker, a greeter at a big box store, somebody that works at a movie theater and maybe just sits in the corner and supervises. Anything like that at all. Doesn't matter what you were doing in the past. So the degree of complexity is higher because you might be likely have done a different type of job. Now, alternatively, if you're over 50, the rules are a bit different for certain individuals. If you've had a solid work history in one job, then the premise of your case could be to prove that you're not able to do that job anymore. An example would be, let's say you work in a warehouse and you have lifting and walking requirements. You have to lift, say 50 pounds occasionally, and you're going to be on your feet 6 out of 8 hours, 6 of the 8 hours out of the day. So it's a pretty demanding job, and you now have degenerative disc disease, which is causing severe chronic pain in your back, and you're not able to do the lifting or the walking requirements with this job. So now, with Social Security, let's say you're 54 years old, because you're over 50, you can now have the premise of your case be that you're not able to do your job. And that especially applies if you've been doing this job for 5 or more years. So here's how that works. Social Security came out with a new rule in July that said instead of having 15 years of work history to analyze in your application, it's down to 5. So if you've done that same job as a 54-year-old working in a warehouse for 5 or more years, and that's what they're going to review, that you either are or not able to do anymore. It's not the other jobs that you had prior. So that's a big benefit for disability applicants. It's less information to put in your application, and it increases your advantages. So here is a key thing about this information right here. There's one document that, if done right, can really put a lock on your entire case. And that is the form SSA 3369. And this document is sent to you after you apply. It's also sent with another document called the Adult Daily Living Questionnaire, which is equally as important. But this work history document is going to give you the opportunity to provide a description of what you did for work and what you're lifting and other physical requirements were that job. So if that's accurately communicated with your job description, and also in your medical records, Social Security can tie the two together, that's really going to be beneficial for your approval chances. So how do you learn how to fill out the form? Got good news for you. Here at the Disability Digest, we have a course that you can get that will walk you through like a video. You watch line by line how to go through what to put in so that you can get this right. So here's how it works here at the Disability Digest. You can watch all these videos. Grateful for you doing it, but the best way we can help you is if you join us as a member. And there's no charge to join us as a member. We're supported by ads and sponsors and services that we provide. So we can do everything I'm going to share with you, plus more, for no charge. So come to the Disability Digest. There'll be a link around the video. Complete your application or your profile, and that will help us understand where you're at. Like, Are you just getting started and haven't applied? Maybe you've applied and waiting. Unfortunately, maybe you applied and been denied, or maybe you're approved. We have other information for you folks. So then we can look at that information and we can put you into the right segment of our disability approval course. And the disability approval course has directions for this and other key aspects of the approval process. And there's no charge for it. It's put together with industry experts, many that you've seen on our videos, like Attorney James Mitchell Brown, Carl Osterhow, Attorney John Ginsburg, Michael Sexton, Barbara Mountain. These are all experts in the industry that have done different parts of this course for you. So you can come in and take advantage of that. So again, grateful for you watching the videos. Best way for us to help you is if you come in, join us, use our course to go through the approval process. And if you're using a representative or want to use a representative, still encourage that you use the course, because the course will help you understand what needs to be done so that you can make sure whoever it is that you've hired is actually doing the work for you. Hope you find this super helpful. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more. Make it a great day.